I'm back, people, with another glimpse of my life growing up. Okay, I remember back in the day, man. I used to kick it with a certain crowd of people from, the locals from my town. I'm not gonna say no names or anything because obviously these folks ain't in good standings. Anyways, you know, I always believe these homies right here to be solid as fuck. And the other homies that were, rolling with us, I used to think a little different about them. I didn't think they had it in them. But anyways, to make a long story short, I'm gonna speak on something that happened in my time. And I could speak freely on it. Why? Because I was already convicted of it. I've done served my time for it and shit. So this I could speak on. It was an armed robbery that I pulled, man. Actually, did this armed robbery and boom, got away clean, and did my thing, celebrating whatever else comes along with that. Okay, so and then later on that night, police come knocking at my door. My homie, ex-homie, that I thought was solid, turned out to be a fucking fake and fraud. That fool got caught up and started singing like a bird. The other two that were with me, that were with us that night, never spoke a word. And those were the ones that I really questioned. So from that day forward, it made me open up my eyes. You can never judge your books by their covers. You could usually tell the price of them. And a lot of people nowadays, they have the look, they talk the talk, but they don't walk that talk. So sometimes you got to be really careful on who you surround yourself with. And like I said, I'm not glorifying what I did in my past. You know what I mean? It was just part of my growing up. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to give a heads up on what comes along with that shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of sharks out here in this world, and there's way more behind them walls. The homies that you think have your back, they turn out to be the worst ones, man. They're the ones that turn on you. So that's why I say, like, with this stuff, the way we diversify ourselves, people from down south and up north, we have our good and bad coming from the north. We have our good and bad down here in the south, so you can't judge everybody because of one person's fuck up, so you really just got to do your homework on who you kick it with, and be careful who you kick it with. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another short glimpse of my life. Like I said, I'm gonna eventually get to where I'm at today as being a fitness coach and doing what I do, and it's something I really enjoy doing, on helping people change their lives, on becoming that best version of themselves. Because there's a lot of people that need help and they don't know where to start at on starting their fitness journey. They've been fat all their life, or just eating poorly, and are broken, and I know how to help them out and getting started on becoming that best version of themselves. It's exactly what I did for myself. I'm in the best shape of my life, but yeah, so anyways, people, there was another little glimpse of my life growing up. So always be careful with who you surround yourself with, because there's a lot of fucking fakes and frauds out there, people. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours.